Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot now.
Hey everyone, welcome on to Trackside with Cockpit, brought to you by our wonderful man Aaron Lewis of Garage 16, Kins and Booker here on a Friday. Woo! Everyone's in the crowd, look at that. We've got an audience tonight, mate. Look at the crowd, they just packed down to the back. Mox, you had a big drive up to Huntley from down, well, traditionally it's the beautiful sunny Napier, but you had a lot of wet weather, a lot of traffic, and you're here, mate.
Mate, yeah, we made it. It was started at 9 this morning, got here at 5. So anybody travelling up tomorrow, especially you maulers, when you get to T-Rail, turn right at T-Rail. Don't go straight ahead. Go the back way into Hamilton because there's about a 40-minute wait. So I'll just check that in case I was saying you haven't got any sound.
Oh, all right, mate.
Yeah.
Look, everyone's saying hello to Aaron Lewis.
Go that way and... it was a long trip. Shall I tell my funny story? What happened, mate? Or
yeah, go on quickly. Tell everyone.
Everyone have a laugh at me. So I got through, got to Taubau, and then they said turn right. You've got to go through Reparoa. You can't go around that way. So I got through to Rotorua. Take off from Rotorua. It's raining. Get over there towards. I turned off to Reparoa, getting close to Rotorua, and. It came to a stop. The traffic came to a stop for the Hikoi.
Yeah.
And so I'm about 10 minutes out of Rotorua, which took about 40 minutes to get in. But I'm sitting there. It's a bit muggy, and the old camper, she hasn't got air conditioning or anything like that. So I'm sitting there. Thought, I'll wind my window down halfway. Sit there and get a bit of breeze in, because with the camper it hangs over, mate. You know, you don't get the rain in there. Unbeknown to me, I'd parked by the biggest puddle in New Zealand. And a truck come flying past and filled the cab with water, and me. So that was, and a few quiet words were said like "damn bugger," and I was pretty pissed.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah, got covered in water, cab full of water. So yeah, that was my exciting. I thought I should have turned around and gone home then, but then I remembered that it's teams racing, mate, and there's no turning back.
No, exactly. Another guy actually who's turned up here, he's done a big drive. I'm guessing for about nearly 2 days just about on the road. 1,890 kilometres. I'm talking about the man himself, Jason, and the Pits TV crew that are sitting there in front of us just staring at us. Look at
he's waiting to see if you're going to say the Pits or not, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm going to say the Pits. Actually, let's bring him in because he's the official streamer of the Saturday. Jason,
right,
come and visit me, mate. Let's have a quick little chat, eh?
Talk to him.
Let's bring him in, eh?
He can discuss the stream.
Yeah, because he's associated with Western Springs as well. We haven't caught up with Jace for a while. Jace made big drive up here. There he is. He's here with us and bring on tomorrow night, eh?
Absolutely, looking forward to it too. We always love coming to Huntley. It's always a challenge to get here though, because the North Island roads are bloody disgusting to be fair. So lots of detours, and Uncle Google wasn't very good to us here. They put us in some, we didn't know where the heck we were. I think, your puddle's the least of your issues, man. We couldn't even get here. So no, it's great. Cool. Looking forward to it, eh?
Mate, tomorrow night teams action here at Huntley, Superstock, stockcars, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely, and of course we are live streaming from here. We've encouraged, we just did a bit of a live and introduced you guys doing your show here tonight. We showed people the track. The track looks okay. Obviously it's a bit of water was floating around today, but I'm sure Red will be all over it and the family. So looking forward to what will be probably some bloody good teams racing, eh?
Yeah, definitely. We've interviewed the build-up over the last 2 weeks, Box, and these young guys who are getting the opportunity in stock car or super stock teams are just, amped at the bit to get on the track tomorrow night. Jace, mate, you've been busy. I don't know how you do what you do, honestly. I don't know. How do you do it?
Well, I suppose we've got a good crew. Yeah, we really do. Got Michaela's. She's really been a good crew. She's was at Pearl Jam last weekend and Coldplay this weekend, so she's really not helping out. But yeah, Stiffy and I have done a few miles. Obviously, we did Woodford Glen last weekend, which gave the van we've got here a good bit of a dial-in, ready to go for this weekend. And yeah, we just got a dedicated crew, man. Without it, you know, it's like, you got to have the team. If you don't have the team, you're nothing. So yeah, I'm just got a lot of support from a lot of the tracks around the country, and we're at a bit of a loggerhead now, though, because we've got a lot of tracks that want to use our services, but we're just staying committed to the ones that we've already got and the ones that have looked after us for years. So we're loyal to them as they've been loyal to us. So sorry to everybody else, but yeah, no, we're looking forward to it.
Mate, it's not just the speedway season. You know, you're also involved. I've seen you doing some live streamings on the footy, the rugby. How's that all going?
Well, obviously there's a bit of an announcement coming out in a couple of years' time, and we're getting groomed to do rugby. So it's a good thing for us during the off season as well. And I don't mind a bit of rugby. Michaela's a bit different though. Her first game, she was too busy looking at all the boys, and somebody scored a try, and she had no idea that they actually convert tries. So, but she's come up to the play now. So yeah, the team really enjoyed doing it. It's so easy compared to speedway and motorsport. It's just, you know, and circuit racing. That's another level as well. You know, instead of doing 400-metre tracks, you're doing 4-kilometre long tracks. You know, so yeah, you have to stretch the cable out a bit for that one.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to rugby. I've been commentating the Heartland Championship for some time now, and seeing the travel area. I love it, mate. I enjoy it. Well, you know, we love having you here at Huntly Speedway, what you always do. And I know the Speedway community up and down the whole country just enjoys what you do. You deliver top quality stream, mate. You've got a wonderful team that work hard. You've got never-ending hours. You just love it. But I just want to get your words because earlier in the week, mate, we lost a good friend that does a lot of promotions on YouTube and because we haven't had a chance to talk. I want to get your memories, you know, of Dave Shaw, Petrol Fumes, because he travelled up country with Speedway, not just Speedway, but motorsports.
Well, I mean, it's one of the guys, you know, we enjoyed those smaller videographers. I mean, he's been around for a long time, and everybody's got their following, and everybody, you know, his followers are going to miss him quite a bit, but we spoke to Red at the start of the week, and we kind of said, look, we want to give him a bit of a tribute because he's done a lot for the sport, and a lot of people that have done a lot for the sport, we actually give free streams to. You know, like we're not all about greed and making money. Sometimes it's about giving back to the sport. But yeah, Red was all on board. He said we're going to run his logo. His wife was all on board with it as well. So which. We're going to do something else for them, but we're going to give them some money. So we're going to take it out of our pocket, not Huntly's. Red won't let me. We tried. So it is, and we're just going to give them a bit of cash. We're not going to say how much because obviously we don't want people to know too much about what we're up to in that aspect of things. But so we're just going to honour him that way. We're a bit gutted. His missus emailed us the other day and asked if we'd live stream his funeral, and unfortunately it's just probably a couple of days too late. So we're honoured to be asked and absolutely gutted we can't do it, but I live at the arsehole of the country, so so it's just a bit hard to change flights and bits and pieces when there's not too many planes going on in the first place. So just on from that, just want to pass all our condolences on to everybody associated with Dave Shaw. Great guy. I didn't have a lot to do with him until last year, and it's amazing what people will say about you and what people will believe about you. But when he actually got to know him, he says you are dodgy, but you're not a bad character. So at the same time, we actually got on pretty good, and we had a few phone calls and bits and bits. I only spoke to him a couple of 3 weeks ago, and it's just bloody sad. But on and upwards, eh?
All right, mate. Good to see you, Jace. Thanks for travelling up here. Big drive for Jace, obviously, from the bottom of the south. And it's credit to him and everyone else that does the job that they do for the Pits TV. And they are the only place to go and get the stream for, obviously, tomorrow night.
But, hey, listen, if you're in the area, the best thing you can do is get here early because it's going to be packed. And if you want a decent spot, and like we've been saying all weekends, we're seeing all these new young guys coming through. In the teams, and it's sort of like I sort of look at it now, a representative that this teams event seems to bring in so many new drivers because it's earlier in the season, and we get to see so much new talent coming through, and it's fantastic. So, like I said, I think this weekend we're going to see something absolutely spectacular from somebody, and if you're not here, you're going to miss out. So the best thing you can do is get off your ass, get your butt in the seat, and watch some decent racing and some teams racing, mate.
Oh, exactly, 100% right there. Let's get into it, and we'll welcome into the show. We're going to bring in Matt Shaw. Matt, of course, picked up a checkered flag at one of his races on Saturday night, last Saturday, in the 45H. And
hey, bro.
Matt, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good to be here, and yeah, good to see the rain's going. So,
mate, aren't we all? You know, you got a feel for those tracks already. We spoke about it, Books and I off here, about some of the tracks that have already pulled the pin. You know, Rotorua just down the road. Your track, Miani, has postponed. Kiki looks like they changed there till Sunday, but hey, Huntley got away with it last week, mate, and well, you didn't quite get that checker flag, but you got it given to you in the end, eh?
Yeah, no, it was definitely some good hard racing out there last weekend, and yeah, Larry come over and said sorry, but hopefully that's not the only flag we're going to get this season. So yeah, that was good racing, and yeah, car feels good. So yeah.
Mate, you had your car going pretty dialed in actually at that race where you won. What's been happening your season?
Ali sort of took it down to his house late Friday night. He waited up for me, cheers Ali, and took a box of beers and he did his magic, and yes, he managed to bring me back. We went to Auckland the other weekend, didn't really want to play ball, sort of gave him a call and he said, I'll bring it down. So yeah, took it down to him and he just did his magic. So yeah, whatever he done, just keep doing it.
Mate, you're here to represent on behalf of the both Raiders teams. You're the one that's drawing the short straw and the name out the hat to turn up to join us here on Friday night in the club rooms here at Huntley. You all prepared for tomorrow night?
Yeah, no, definitely can't be more prepared. It's what we live for. So yeah, should be good.
You're a bit of a seasoned campaign now when it comes to this Waikato team, though, mate. So, and we talked to a lot of the drivers this week and talk about that off the track cohesion that everyone has. And you guys seem to be gelling well for the last few years. It's still the same thing. You're having some fun, a few beersies, and just keeping that. Because we reckon, me and kids have talked about it all week and saying we think a lot of it, teams racing, is one off the track first. Because if you're gelling off the track, then you'll gel on the track.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes down to a team, you've got to bond and you've got to sort of know what you can do together and definitely gel together. Yeah, and we've got so many people that want a teams race for us this season, which is good. So it's good to put two teams forward, and yeah, so it's good.
So if you end up in the final against the other Waikato team, who's the first one you're going to put away, mate?
Oh, I can't tell you that. That should be good though. So yeah,
it'll be interesting, eh?
Yeah. Two Waikato teams in the finals. That's what we want to see. So.
Well, yeah, you never know, eh?
Yeah.
It's good. But so your teammates. You've all been together for a long time now, haven't you? Have you all raced together for about 3 or 4 seasons now, is it?
Yeah, there's a whole mixture of us. We've sort of, Lance and old Hutch have sort of mixed us all up. So, yeah, and we seem to gel together quite well. So, but we're all in different teams this weekend. So, yeah, it should be good. So
you would have heard a lot of the guys. A lot of people actually haven't even had a run yet on the track. Your car's already up to speed and running well. Do you feel that gives you a little bit of an advantage in the scheme of things, knowing the car's already reliable and you can go out there and do a bit more and take more of a risk than maybe someone that's their first night out? They might hesitate on a few things.
Oh, you just can't. Yeah, everyone's just a threat out there, eh? You can't sort of be like, oh, my car's faster or anything. Everyone's just a threat. Everyone's the same. We're all in the same sort of concrete jungle out there. So, no, it should be good.
That's it, because we talk about that during the week, like a lot of these cars are untested, mate, that are going into the teams tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting event. And
yeah, we caught up with a couple of other drivers who haven't even actually had any lap time at the moment, stepping right into the teams and environment side of things. Just in regards to obviously the New Zealand stockcar teams in Rotorua is going to be coming up, mate. There's 2 teams racing here, but you'll be doing your darndest, hopefully, to be selected into the main team to go and represent this track in Rotorua in a couple months.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's a whole bunch of boys in there that sort of play hard, and I give it to Hutch and Lance for trying to put a team together. It's probably one of the hardest jobs to do. Some people miss out, some people get the chance, and you just got to hope for the best. It's just unreal how many good drivers there are put in both teams, and it's good. So.
Okay, bro. Well, hey, thank you for popping out to the club rooms and joining us for a quick little chat. And wish you all the best tomorrow.
Thanks to sponsors.
Yeah, go hard, mate. You go hard. Do it. Go
I'd just like to say thank you to Central Metals, Huntley Repco, Chester's Engineering, Bob's Gas, Meat Warehouse, and JO Digital. Cheers for helping the Raiders out this season.
Yeah. Awesome, mate.
Gotta love the Raiders. Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow,
Thanks,
mate. Awesome.
It's a bit of a shame. A few of the drivers couldn't make it. We didn't expect it too much later. It's Friday night, the night before teams.
Last minute
They
preparations.
really probably need that last minute prep stuff to do their prep for tomorrow and be 100%. I mean, you don't want to go into a team's race being half-assed or half-cocked, do you? I mean, it's that simple.
That's exactly it. Look, I'll just do a couple of shout-outs quickly, to she always watches,
Who's
Love
that?
to meet her, Ellie O'Brien. Always
Oh.
watches. Thomas Scott always says hello. Our days are going good, mate. Cody, how are you? Jade, Ian Parfitt's watching. Sean Cooper, Magic on the camera, mate. Love seeing all your photo footage. Kerry Russ, Richie Mason, Dave Thomas. Yep, we got the update on the Kiki track there, mate. 1 o'clock on Sunday. Rob Maybe, Dave Thomas. So most of these drivers and fans are watching for obviously the draw and how the format is going to run tomorrow night. We will bring in Fiona in red, but I think we'll get into having a chat with Hutch and we'll talk about the Superstock team. Oh, you want to do a stock car draw? Okay, all right, we'll do this Sunday. All right.
All right, so today's up. We're gonna do the stock car draw. So Kins goes over there with Fee, and I'll give her a microphone, and I'm going to turn the camera.
All right.
Oh, yeah. There's Kins up.
Hey, Mike, ready, mate? That's us. Yeah, I can do that too, Mike. When we do the dolphin on the concrete. Just a few of the...
There's Kins, our Mr. Mike Harvey, Mr. Repco.
Yeah, we'll do it, mate. We'll get in the middle. I see my good friend over there, Lindsay's chilling out in the background.
Yeah, he wants to get you in the car.
Mate, it's got my name all over it too. Oh, look at this. Say they're dying to get me out on there and have a bit of fun, and that's definitely going to be on the cards. That is definitely going to happen. He's been on the case for some time. Are we ready, Fee? Should we do it?
So, do you want to explain the format?
Yeah, you do all that, Fee. You come and do it. We're going to get Annette to come in and do the bit of writing, so just bear with us while you're watching us out there in trackside world. And all right, Fee, it's up to you. So explain the format first and foremost.
Okay, so
for how the
am I on?
2J Engineering stock car teams is going to
So we have
unfold.
6 teams in the draw with the first past the post for the win, and they advance to the semi-finals. The top losing teams with the highest points also advances through for the semi-finals. The last 2 teams will run off for 5th and 6th, and the semi-finals for the main draw will be first past the post to advance to the final, lose and advance to 3rd and 4th. So, understand that?
Yeah, kind of.
No, I've got a diagram.
All right, we've got a diagram. So I'm guessing you might
That'll be
put...
up later on.
Okay,
Yep.
there you go. So there we go. That's how that will work. And if you couldn't quite get the understanding of that, jump onto the Huntley Speedway Facebook page.
So to theoretically say there's 3 teams races for the stock cars, and the first past the post goes straight through to the semi-final.
Yep.
And because there's 1 extra space, there'll be points for the races.
Yep.
And the top point scorer will then go through to the semi-final as well.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay?
All right. Let's
Matt.
get into our next little part here. We're going to bring Matt in.
Yep, that's your first team. Raiders yellow. Team number 1. Yep.
There we go. What's your next one, Matt? Let's bring in the next team. This is... Oh.
Waikato Raiders. Oh my God, not again, Matt.
We were just...
At least no one now can complain it's rigged.
Oh, there we go.
Straight up. Other way.
Other way, mate. Mix around.
Auckland All Stars is team number 3.
No, hold on. Give me that. Yes. That's Superstocks. You kind of mixed it up a bit. So there you go. Replace that with Auckland Alley Cats.
Found it, Matt.
All right, we got it. All right. So you put that back up there. Hey, sorry about the
Alley
shambles,
Cats.
but it's all right. Alley Cats, there we go. What's your next one, mate? There we go.
Wellington Young Guns. Got that? Yep.
Yep, got that. Over there, Matt. Roll out the...
Upside down.
There we go. Oh, you don't want them to end up upside down, do you?
The Bulldogs, Bay Park Bulldogs. First.
And the lucky last.
Miani Maulers.
There we go.
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
So Team 1 is the Waikato Raiders yellow, Team 2 Waikato Raiders red, Team 3 is Auckland Alley Cats, Team 4 is the Wellington Young Guns, Team 5 Bay Park Bulldogs, and Team 6 is the Miani Maulers. So let Fiona put that all together and
So,
quickly go through how it will unfold tomorrow
Race
night.
5, we will have the Raiders yellow versus the Raiders red. Race 6, we will have Auckland Alley Cats versus the Wellington Young Guns. And in race 8, we will have the Bay Park Bulldogs versus Miani Maulers.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, and all that information will be put up on the Facebook page and could possibly be the website as well. So, as we move through. All right, cool, Les. Thanks to Annette and Fiona for doing the draw and giving you the breakdown on how that will work. And we'll post some of the images up a bit later on as well. And we're going to now, this time, bring in Hutch. Come this way, mate, and let's talk Superstocks for the Pollock Cranes Superstock teams.
I just must quickly say too, a big thanks to 2J Engineering as well for being the main sponsor of the stock car teams. Hutch has even brought notes. Look at that! Holy smokes, he's organised, Kins.
I've got no memory, mate.
Oh, too many stock car accidents, eh?
Rugby, call it rugby.
How long ago was that when you played rugby?
Oh, it's a couple of years ago, mate.
You're still bloody playing, eh? Eh? Well, fullback?
Nah, centre.
Oh, love it, love it. Hutch, mate, you've been around the game for so long. You know stock car, Superstocks. You know this track's inside and out, mate. And you look at all the volunteers that are here tonight that do all the work. Can't get it done without volunteers.
No, exactly. It's same as every other club. Volunteers are what makes the wheel go around, and every competitor out there needs to really appreciate them and thank them more often, I think.
Yeah, mate, we've been on the show doing the build-up to this event over the last 3 or 4 days now, and some of these Superstock drivers just excited to get a bit of team's action. What's it been like, getting prepared for the Waikato Wanderers, mate?
Pretty hectic. It's the first time I've actually been a full manager. I've learned a lot off Lance Moore in the last few years, been involved with the Raiders, and I'm trying to drag that through. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty cool experience. Got a group of guys that are really enthusiastic. Not a lot of experience amongst us, but they're raring to go and hopefully prove everyone wrong.
Yeah, we've got that kind of feedback from some of the drivers that have spoken, especially getting their first team's experience. You can't take it away from them. You ask nearly every stock car or Superstock driver, 9 times out of 10, mate, they just want to do teams every week.
Yeah. We got young Ethan Whittaker. He's that's all he's talked about. When he's racing mini stock, wants to be Superstock teams racer. So tomorrow night he gets to find out.
Yeah, that's what it's about, mate. And what's it been like, prep-wise, getting the team together?
Busy.
Yeah, a lot
Busy.
of work.
Yeah, busy. Short notice. Our long-term manager, Pom, he's been doing it for years and years and years. He decided that he's going to take time out for himself and do his own thing, which greatly appreciated for his years of service and everything. So the boys asked me if I'd stand up and give it a go, and being a good club man, I've done it, and we're all in it for the long run. So hopefully we can make it happen.
What's familiar when you come to this track here in Huntly Speedway? It's the family atmosphere. It's like the whole track's driven around a whole family environment, whether it's like the crowds that are turning up. Example, last week was huge with the fireworks. Is that similarity to the team, the bond of the team, the family side of things, the crews? A lot of it's done off the track?
Yeah, definitely. It is a huge part of it. Like sometimes you can throw a team together of nobodies or unrelated people and whatnot, and they can fire, but generally you need that bond there to make things work. So.
Cool, mate. All right. Anything else you want to say? I know you got your sponsors here you want to thank, but anything else since since you've been thrown in the deep end, to be honest?
Just with the respect for all the managers that have done this job in the past. I used to take it for granted as a competitor, but it's a lot of work, and I'm starting to enjoy it. And hopefully, the boys can pick up on my enthusiasm and roll with it. But good group of guys and really enjoying it, and getting to do this sort of stuff is not really my cup of tea, but I'll give it a go.
Mate, what'll be good is the Mooloo Bells. I can tell you now, the Mooloo Bells. The Mooloo Bells are going to be out in the crowd, especially when the two Raiders teams go head to head, but the Wanderers out there, and you bring the enthusiasm of the Mooloo Bells.
Yeah, most definitely. This the crowd support from the Waikato over the years has been phenomenal, and it doesn't matter where you race around the countryside. If there's an H on the car, those bells are ringing.
Yeah, mate. All right, I've got to get a special one for Booker. He wants one for Christmas. He's been harping on me to get one for Christmas.
Yeah. They've always done my head in those bells. I'm a huge supporter of Huntley Speedway, but those bells really do my head in. But listen, who's your team? Tell us who your team is, mate.
We've got the old head, Tony Wooden. He's stuck his hand up again to have another go, and he is super enthusiastic this year. Wayne Slater, first year driver, he's decided he really wants to give it a go, and he's fully committed 100%. Jeff Kite, another new competitor in it. He's same thing. He's always wanted to do it right from a young fella, so he's got the chance, and he's fizzing. Ethan Whitaker, I've just mentioned.
Yep.
And Matt Jarvis, he's done a couple of years as well, but the same thing, just the enthusiasm level from the guys is just through the roof. It's probably more than I've seen from a lot of competitors in a long time. So yeah, I'm really enthused and looking forward to it.
Have you had them? The mic will put me up if you hold it. So have you had them together off the track, sort of trying to gel them that way first before they get on the track?
Yeah, sort of. We had a few meetings now and then, just going over the basics about what we want to try and achieve for the season and everything. And they just everyone seems to be on the same page, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have like most of them have a messenger chat, don't they, Kins? Is there a bit of banter and shit going on in there?
Oh yeah, flat out. I don't know if you heard my phone pinging before. I'm still on the Raiders chat. But our main man, I have Matt over here pulled both names out of the hat, so he's going to get a bit of grief for a little while. But it's the same with the Wanderers today. Yeah, everyone's into it.
Good on you, mate. You got a huge crowd. You got a huge enthusiasm of fans around the region. Definitely in this region. I know that much. So, mate, you can't do without your sponsors. Do a shout out. You got them there?
No, yeah, the sponsors that come on board, much appreciated, because a lot of this is just late notice, like the last 2 weeks. Speedway Garage in Palmy, Top Cat contracting in Palmy, Stun Mullet over in Whirianga. If you're over there, you need some bait and lures, go see the man. He's pretty good. Lorient Contractors, another good contracting place down in Palmy. You got Lightning Concrete, you all know Tony. Flow Hydraulics over in Tauranga. Property Scouts, Property Management Services in Tauranga. It's a franchise over there. They do a great job for all you, if you've got rentals and whatnot around the place. Savage Electrical, another Huntley sponsor. Awesome to have Huntley sponsors on board. JDK Concreting, Placing. He's Hamilton, Flapper, Hamilton the base. Yeah. Yep. Repco Huntley, of course. So very key man at Huntley Speedway. Yeah. He's a top man. JA Digital, Josh and his partner done a fantastic job in the last 2 weeks coming up with a great design. We've got new colours which we're going to reveal tomorrow down at Huntley Placemakers about 10, 11 o'clock.
No, Huntley
Repco. Huntley Repco, sorry. Huntley Repco. You're getting ahead of myself. I'm trying to get more out of it.
One job, mate. One job, mate. The one.
I've got tactics. The more times I say Huntley Repco, the more money he's going to give us.
It actually says that now.
Can I read it now? Yeah. And Penny at TMPT Limited is going to come on board with doing some merchandising for us this year. So, like I said, all this has just been last minute. My wife and Tony have been flat out on the phones picking these guys, talking to these people and bringing them on board. So it's been a massive achievement to get to where we are in the last 2 weeks.
So is the goal is also to get to Palmy teams with this team?
Yep. When they first pulled me in and asked me if I do the job, I'm like, yep, but we've got to be committed. And all the boys are committed for the whole season. There's many... the main 3 meetings, and if we pick up other races along the way and whatnot, and they're still keen to do it, they want to do that as well. So it's not just a one-off, they're actually committed for the season.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we found out a bit about some other teams' races that are happening around the tracks. We found out all that with the Wildcats that are coming back and everything like that. Well, we was around now. I think you're going to come and help me here, Hutch. And
should we have a word to Red before we do that?
Oh, okay. You want to head over that way?
A quick word to Red before we do the draw. Red,
come in and say Red. Yeah.
The people won't mind waiting a few more minutes while we talk to this man.
Daniel Petrie up the Bulldogs, Brett Tobin, how are you, mate? Hellboy, Alex Schrader, Curran, Bevan Giltrap, Logan Nicholson, maybe he'll be out on the track racing. Marco Johnson, Mr. Onlyams, he's watching down in the south. Riley Christensen, Mark Goodman. Red, mate, how are you?
I'm bloody great, boss. Yeah, nice to see you here back in Huntley, eh?
Mate, love this place.
We love it.
Yeah, we love this place, you know, and that's all credit to you, Fee, and everything like that. You know how it is. You treat us like a family here, mate. That's what it's all about.
Even the Southerners, don't forget the Southerners.
Yeah.
All the way from Invercargill. We've wins every inch of it. Yeah, that's good, mate. Yeah. Yeah, both on the same side today, so it's good.
Mate, yeah, hey, and that's it. We got to work together, you know, and that's what makes things blooming work. We all know that. We're going to do some other stuff around our poster imaging, obviously, seeing the bullying and all this type of stuff. And Jason shared his words on his Pits TV,
anti-bullying,
all that stuff. Red, mate, last weekend, wow, what a massive opening night and fireworks.
It's been 5 years in the making, mate, since COVID, so we deserve to have a good meeting, and the punters come along, we all had a great time. The competitors put on a bloody good show. And, yeah, everybody went away happy for a change, even Annette.
Even Annette, where is she over there? But, you know, it was packed. The fireworks are loud. The whole racing was really bloody good. And, you know, and I couldn't stop talking about it because you guys do so much work out here. But to get that under your belt was just bloody awesome because there's other tracks in the country who have been hampered by the wet weather.
Yeah, and you know, we know how they feel too because we've been in that boat, you guys know, through all the championships and what have you, and it's just disastrous because everybody's effort is in that first event is put into it, and all the volunteers, everybody's all geared to go, and then next thing you know, Mother Nature drops it on you. And you know, we've had more than our share in the last 3 years, so we know we couldn't even win a dunny rides that. You know, I just thought I'd put that in there. But,
Yeah.
But anyway, they, you know, everybody feels for each track that has the rainouts because they're so bloody hard on the clubs and the promoters, and people don't realise just how much it costs to organise those events, you know. And so, yeah, we're really proud to have our sponsors and everybody here. Uncle Mike down the back there, bloody Repco, and all just enjoying themselves, you know. It was really great. And the families, you know, like all the hard times everybody as a family is having, and yet they're all here to have fun, and we gave them that, which was really great.
Yeah, 100% delivered on that, mate. It was a massive crowd, and geez, it took ages to get out, but I found out the little shortcut way.
Follow the river. He finally figured out what follow the river was.
was.
He got sent the other way when he left. He rings me up and he goes, I got sent this other way out. And he told me, I said, that's the follow the river, bro.
With the paddock and out the back, mate. It was all good.
Yeah, Walker, that was the main thing.
Pardon?
You had your own Walker, that was the main thing.
Yeah. I didn't end up in the water like a walker, but anyway, that was all good. Obviously, it's the big weekend tomorrow night, the teams, and yeah, you'll be excited for this. You know, teams racing. We've interviewed some of the drivers in stockcar, superstocks over the last few days, and mate, they're just all amped.
Yeah, it's. I think everybody's got their own little bit of aggression to get out, you know, and it's been bloody hard for everybody, the competitors as well. And you've seen so many competitors fall off the list or selling cars so close to the season starting because they haven't quite been able to make it through, you know, with the family thing. And that's why I think everybody's just wants to go out and have some fun because it's been a long time since we had any, you know. And the competitors, you know, the show they put on last weekend, if they can overshadow that tomorrow, wow, it'll be a hell of an event.
Well, I think they are. I think tomorrow's going to be just incredible. I mean, it's like, mate, I've been willing this event for so long. Like I stood here last year and we had to go live and tell people, hey, look, sorry, it's raining, and the year, you know, and so I've been saying to Kins that this needs to happen tomorrow, and we know it is going to happen. The weather is perfect for us, but for this event, Red, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was your goal or not, but inadvertently, this event has sort of become a development for teams races because we're seeing so many new guys coming into the fold because of the time you bring this event. And I think it's fantastic that we're seeing so many young guys now stepping up saying, hey, I want to do this, Like, look at your Wanderers, it's full of new guys. And then how many teams did we talk to this week? It's all new guys. And inadvertently, I think you've made this event the sort of development event of teams racing, which is like you go to Huntley and that's your stepping stone to be something great.
Yeah, well, me and Peter Rees discussed that quite a while ago, you know, and it's where we wanted to get to. And it's achieved because the young people are, you know, really want to get into it, you know, and they're doing stuff that they couldn't do, or my generation couldn't do. And so, and they're doing a lot better at it, you know, so it's just amazing to see the young people coming, and most of them are coming out of mini stocks, getting a lot of kids out of go-karts. But their talent when they get up here is just unbelievable. You know, we saw that last weekend in the Superstocks. Yeah, so anyway, I think we've proven that it can be done, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow.
I think Jason's been cheeky with my phone,
Shining
mate.
up there, look.
Yeah, it is, mate.
It is, you know, and hey, that wet weather we spoke about, that's going to be gone tomorrow night. We'll be all positive here, mate, and get into it, eh?
Yeah, definitely, you know, and it's great to have all these people going to be in Huntly, you know, because Huntly's just like every other town in New Zealand, and we need to have some good positive stuff as well. And so we've had one meeting that was really great for the town, so we'll put another one on tomorrow night, and we'll be really great again.
Yep.
You know, and that Speedway is about families, and Huntly's got heaps of families that will be here tomorrow night, and I think that's just says that everybody wants to do something, you know.
Yep.
Sick of being told we can't do it, so let's do it.
Yeah, get your backside trackside, man, because
Exactly.
it's going to be a hell of an event. And the people getting on the banks and the seats are what makes the event. It's not just the drivers.
No.
It's all the people that turn up as well, Kins. You know, like they're just as important as the drivers when it comes to me. Like the crowd, you need that crowd. Drivers can't race if there's no crowd. Who are they racing for? You know, so get your backside here and show your support for the club and for the drivers that are putting it all on the line for tomorrow night.
And the other thing is too, you know, all the crews that come from everywhere
Yeah.
and their supporters. You know, it's fantastic. If you know, you come to our event and you got this group here, that group over there, and you know, like having 2 Huntly teams in the first race, that's going to be bloody great, isn't it? You know, so we'll have to
We'll blame
divide-
Matt for that. Has he taken off already?
We'll have to divide the bank up, I suppose. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but you know, all night it's going to be positive.
Yeah.
All night.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun guys here, like you two, and old Jace over there. So it'll be good. It'll be a great weekend. Hey, Jace.
We're a bit tired though, Red.
All he's done since he got here is moan about 2:30, no one here to open the bloody gate, you know. Then he wanted me to put him to bed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mate, I just want to talk about young Gabe, because Gabe's going to head back down the south in a bit of coin, and he'll eventually make his way back up here in the new year, mate. This young man, talented on the microphone, and he's heading into career communications, and tomorrow night, you know, he takes that little break out to call in the racing, and yeah, he'll be back though.
Yeah, no, and he's been an asset, you know, and we were lucky to do something for him, and he was in the right spot to do it for us, you know, and you don't get that talent come along very often, and so when you do, you got to foster it, you know, and that's what we've done with him, and pleased to have him on board, but he'll go well in his career, he really will.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. Now, looking forward to it to call the racing. And last week we sung a bit of Sweet Caroline and done all that with him as well. And then we did fireworks when the fireworks, and we sung some Katy Perry. Yeah, we just we got the crowd into it, you know, and that's what it's about. It's what you talk about when it's this place, Huntly Speedway. It's about the family, and you got to entertain the people. We did it that time. We did the commentary, mate, you know. You know, and that's what we got kids to run around. They had fun.
Had the kids having the running races in the back straight. That was awesome.
Chasing the water car.
In the race court, we had the mob Mike in the Repco office, you know, in the Repco place. So yeah,
But
that's all
that's
good.
how it should be. Families of any colour should, or any breed, or whatever you want to call it, they should all be able to come to one place and enjoy themselves together. And I love chasing the kids down the back straight with the water cart. I've got a surprise for them when it gets hot, so we'll see how fast they can run then.
Hey, mate, have you still got some of those prizes or stuff still stuck down in the bottom there?
I've got my hidden cupboard down there to keep it away from these girls here. They can keep snaggling it for their families. But yeah, I've got quite a wardrobe full down there now, so somehow we're going to work it out between us, aren't we, fellas?
Oh, we're working
Yeah,
on it,
we
mate.
did a walk around last time, didn't we, kids?
yeah.
Shit,
That's
we
good.
got mobbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll send you up in the bloody wheel packer or something. You'll be right.
Awesome. Hey, Red, always good to catch up, mate. Love what you do here at the track. True legend of the sports, and
It's a
really
pleasure to be
appreciate it,
here.
mate.
Pleasure to be here, man, and looking forward to every inch of the weekend, and may the best teams win.
Yes.
Actually, now, before I do let you go, just wrap it up here. We spoke with Jace, Petrol Fumes, Dave Shaw. I want to get your words on the late Dave Shaw, because he done so much, not for our beloved Speedway, but he loved motorsport. Him and Nicola travelled around up and down the country. They went to Australia. They loved Bathurst all the time, but sad loss to our sport.
Yeah, it definitely was, and I was here during the incident, and I'm going to talk about my dog, right? Yeah, this might sound stupid, but my dog goes up and visits them because they're up there all, they've been coming here for a long, long time. and they go up there and have a cup of tea. And I'm down here working, and the dog's up there with Nikki and Dave. So the best thing I can say is that he was amazing at what he did. And the next thing I'm going to say, he did it his own way. And so I hope I can do that when I go too, because as sad as it sounds, he was here. He was looking forward to this weekend. Nikki was looking forward to this weekend. And when she drove out here the other day, she said to me, Red, I'll be back. So we'll help her through that journey, you know, in the next few weeks. And yeah, she'll be back. So she's one of the stalwarts of Speedway as well. So, and all other types of motorsport as well.
Yeah, he was.
So it's not just morning one-offs, it's general, you know, and good people. It's, you know, just good people.
All right, mate. We'll leave it at that note, and thank you for your kind words, eh?
Yeah.
And we just want to say another big thanks to 2J Engineering for sponsoring the stock car teams, and Wayne and Thomas at Pollock Cranes for sponsoring the Superstock teams this weekend. We can't do it without them, eh, Red?
Yeah.
No, and we're not
That's
sure.
petrol, eh, mate? Petrol.
Oh, that's dead right.
Yeah, petrol from 2J Engineering.
Yep. No, that's dead right. And so, thanks to these guys, and we look forward to hosting them as well. You know, they're all part of the thing. So, host them, be here when we give out the trophies to the winning teams, and I hope they enjoy what we're doing for them. So, thanks to these guys.
Awesome.
Cheers,
All right,
Red.
let's not get it. Wait, the fans are waiting. Waiting.
Look at our fans rearing to go.
Give that to Fee, and I'll switch this camera around.
Yeah, look at they're strutting their stuff, and they're doing it. You know how it works, eh? Well, she's got to explain the format.
Okay, so the format that we're running for the Superstocks was kindly given to us by Bruce Robertson at Palmerston North Speedway. The Superstocks will be running 2 heats with points, and the second highest points and the third highest points will run for the semi-final, and the first highest points and the fourth highest points will run for the second semi-final. The losers will run for third and fourth, and the winners will run for first and second. Right. So this is a 7-car format, which runs through from what Palmerston North do when they don't have enough cars. Yep. So once again, that will be put up on the website later and on our Facebook later. But once we finalise the teams, we'll let you know which race is going to happen.
Awesome. Thanks, Fee. Oh, well, we'll get Hutch to roll out with it and we'll get into it, eh?
Team 1.
Team 1.
Giant Development.
Gisborne Giant Development. There we go. That's Team 1.
And their first race will be race 2, and they will be racing against...
Ooh, it's a goodie.
That's a good one.
The Rotorua Rebels. So race 2 will be Gisborne Development versus Rotorua Rebels. Race 3 will be the Waikato Wanderers.
Hutch's team. Who are they going to take on? He's looking to see who we got here.
Oh, beautiful.
Versus
The Panthers.
So race 4 will be... Oops, sorry.
Waikato versus Panthers.
Yes, sorry. Race 3 will be Waikato versus Panthers.
Yeah, the old Wanderers Panthers, yep.
Race 4 will be the Auckland All-Stars. Race 4, Team 5.
Yeah, Team 5, yep. The
Race-
All-Stars.
Race 4, Team 5 will be the All-Stars versus the Bay Park Busters, which means that your Team 7 will be the Wanganui Warriors, and their first race will be race 7, and they will race the Gisborne Giants Development. Then race 9, we will have Rotorua Rebels versus Waikato Wanderers. Race 10 will be Palmerston North Panthers versus the Auckland All-Stars, and the last Superstock race will be Bay Park versus Wanganui. So once they have all done that, they'll go through the points. Four top points will go through to the semi-final.
All right. But all explained on the Huntley website and on the Facebook page as well. Huntley Speedway, that is. And yeah, it's been awesome. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have a look at these signs, and Fee, you can explain this. So this is something that's going to be a bit special here at Huntly Speedway with all of the teams. We're talking
Okay.
Superstock teams and the Stocker teams. Do you want to explain more
Yep, we
about
do.
this?
So we've got these cool flutes which will be down in the pits for where the teams will be parking. Once they've done and sorted, we'd like each team member to sign underneath their name, and then they will be given back to us, and we will keep them. In the next couple of weeks, we will auction them off to send some money to a charity. Yeah, the charity hasn't been picked yet. Okay, so team managers, nobody gets to take these home.
All right. Anything else you want to say
See
before we
yous all
wrap
on
things up?
Saturday.
You got
Thank
anything else?
you.
Nothing else? You're all good?
No, I'm all good.
See it is. All right. So there we go. That gives you the rundown on what is happening tomorrow night here at Huntly Speedway for the Pollock Crane Superstock teams and the 2J Engineering Stocker teams. And big thank you to everyone that's jumped on board. Look, I do apologise that we may not been able to get and say a bit of a shout out to you all, but being one of those different shows we've done, not normally where we do it, and offside in the club rooms here at Huntly.
Yeah, mate, it's been good. It's been good fun, actually. I mean, it's always, our live shows are generally all over the place and a bit of fun. So we're not the best professionals, but we do the job and get it done. And it was good to hear from the team guys, and good to hear from Red and see the teams well, mate. I mean, it's a good insight from the drivers all week, isn't it? From what they've been telling us and how they're excited and all these new guys and pumped. It'd be interesting how many of them are actually sleeping tonight, these new guys, eh?
Oh, exactly. You know, they're all amped for it as well. So what we're going to do is we can mobile. Are we able to access your little camera and just move it around a bit, or is that going to work?
We'll give it a go, mate.
Give it a go.
Oh, we're going to show the outside.
Yeah, let's have a quick look
We're gonna
outside.
try.
As mentioned, to buy the stream from the pits, the only place to get the stream for tomorrow night. Jason, the team are up here from the bottom of the South Island and doing what they do. They brought the weather with us. See, they brought the weather. Actually, no, you've had some pretty rubbish weather down there, eh? You've had the South Island's been pretty hammered. But take a look at up there. It's grey skies. Just about matches my hair, but
The silver fox sky, eh?
yeah, but
So
it'll be a
there we
nice
go.
day.
She's all going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. The rain's been and gone. And like I say, if you don't, there's the ambo. That'll be for Kins later when he gets too excited. But, like we say, get here early because you're going to need to get a seat.
Yeah, exactly,
Hey.
folks. That's going to wrap it up for the night. Like you said, nice and early get here. 4 o'clock the gate opens. Racing will get underway at 6 as well. And get a park nice and early, because I would guess trying to get in here is going to be quite a tough one, because it's going to be a huge crowd.
Yeah,
What you
and
going to say?
just like if you're coming, bring a tarp or something to sit on for your bum. The ground might be a little bit wet, but look, if you don't have a tarp, sit down anyway. It won't matter. The excitement of the racing will get past it. So, but yeah, bring yourself something to sit on. All the food vendors will be here. It's just going to be a great night, Kins. It's going to be exciting. We're going to get everyone pumped up. We get the crowd pumped up. We'll have some fun. And Jason's stream, you can only buy that at the Pits TV. So don't. If you see any links on ours, it's not for anything. We don't put up a link on ours for a stream ever. If you can't find the Pits TV, you know how to find us. You're watching us now. Send us a message, and we will send you the link via a PM for Jason's if you need to do it. So. Yeah.
Cheeky bugger over
Hey.
here. On that note, we'll wrap up with that cheeky buggers comment over there. Take care, everyone. Thank you for popping in and watching the show tonight. And that is a wrap on us doing the build-up to the Huntly Speedway teams tomorrow night. This is the place to be. 4 o'clock, the gates will open. And the racing gets underway at 6. And you can see Annette out there in the middle controlling it all as well. Take care. Enjoy yourself. And be safe. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good May from Bub and Run Booker, Georgia.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot now.